Yo, what's up guys? Atlas here together with
PhoenixEye.
So today we're gonna cover our top 5 hated cars.
Yep.
Cars we hate and absolutely despise and we rather not just have in the game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure for both of us going to mostly cars we just have a bad experience playing against.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you start at number 5?
Yeah, I decided I don't personally have much experience against this car. Don't really think, maybe I played against like once or something, but Mystic Mine thought might as well get it off the list here. It's kind of like poster boy of hated cards, I feel. It's like, hey, this card says don't do anything because fuck you. It's like, as I said, I don't have much experience with it myself. It definitely feels like a horrible thing to go up against. It just feels like it does too much for a single spell card.
Basically how it works, decks usually put some minor win condition in there. And it literally becomes a question, do you have an out in your main deck? If not, you out to lose the duel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, especially people, aren't there like people that build decks around it also protect it against direct destruction and stuff like that?
I used it during online locals once.
Yeah, exactly.
Shoutouts to Jeff Leonard, I believe he's called.
Mm-hmm.
He gets away with it because he's like some 40-50-year-old guy that still plays good. Like,
fair enough.
He gets away with it. Fair enough. But,
I mean, it gives good memes, sending people to the mine.
Yeah. To the mine. Oh.
What's your number one? I mean, number 5.
Number 1 already.
You're number 1 already. And why is it Mystic One?
Number 1 handed over. So my number 5 is number S0.
Ah, fair enough.
Utopic Arch. I liked Utopic Arch type.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the existence of this card forces you to play a deck that turbos it out.
Yeah.
And it's just completely unfair. It's literally just...
It's completely broken once it's out.
Yeah.
It just does too much on its own again.
Yeah, it's just... You summon it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a very specific out? No? Ah, handshake.
Too bad, yeah.
Good duel, mate.
I mean, like, the thing about it as well, it's just very easy to summon.
Yeah.
Like, the thing is, I think I've summoned it more than that has been summoned against me, so...
Yeah.
I'm not too against it, but I definitely get why it's frustrating to have it against you.
Any deck that can summon 2 level 4s and manages to get a rank up magic from somewhere.
Yeah, just put one rank up magic in your deck and free
Yeah.
if you draw it.
What I like to do in at the moment in rank 4 decks, just throw in 2 or 3 cups of rank up magic, the 7th one.
Mm-hmm.
You either draw it for its own effect, which is nice, as it, one of the ones as a monster negate.
Yeah.
It forces your opponent to discard and also life points, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Or you just go into Utopic Axel, both are really nice.
Yeah, and then you would.
And in bad scenario, you just force out to negate. Yeah, I just really hate that card.
No, I get it.
So what's your number 4?
I put Infinite Impermanence here. It's like, just kind of, like you can, this, I believe, my only real hand trap that I put in here so that you can kind of like substitute this for also Niburu or other. But if you feel like Impermanence, while I get that it's not too broken since it's just like one negate, it's still just, it just feels like such a thing that, because the existence of these kind of cards, you cannot really just play casually. You also have to make sure like your opponent might just randomly have drawn into some powerful negate card, and that's just not really, that doesn't feel healthy for the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, fair. Fuck that card.
And I mean, everyone always top decks Impermanence against me somehow.
Oh well. Anyways, my number 4 is Logbird. Now this card especially is nasty. This card states, if your opponent searches the card, you can discard this. They cannot search for the rest of the turn.
Yeah.
Now certain decks, like Infernity,
or Six Samurai,
totally die when you drop this card. And guess what happened to me at YGO Utrecht?
Yeah.
Over and over again. Okay, summon this, draw Logbird. Cool, I just have to pass on a link 4 and that's it.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of strategies that just are reliant on searching their big monsters, and if you just pop draw, their entire strategy is out the window.
And at least with something like Impermanence or Veiler, then negate one single thing.
Yeah, exactly.
This stops it you from doing it for the entire turn. YGO is a 1-turn card game.
Yep.
If your deck relies on searching and this gets dropped against you, you lose the duel.
It's over, yeah. It's definitely way too powerful.
It's too powerful against specific decks. A lot of decks it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably what's going to keep it from being too much of a staple, but
yeah,
if you get hit by it, you get hit by it hard.
So you're number 3, right?
Yeah, I put Shadol Winda. I really hate this card. It's just, I got it. It's like, when we went to YGO Utrecht, I played about 4 duels, I think, 4 or 5, 4 of which were against Shadow Invoked, and all of them end on Winda, and it just... I'm playing 6 Samurai, my average special summon count is about 100 per duel, so only being able to do it once is very nasty.
Wait, you only played 4 or 5 duels, how come?
Oh yeah, that's a story time in case anyone cares. I more or less accidentally disqualified myself.
And now the fun part comes. He apparently logged into somebody else's account for the pairings, and he just so managed to get the pairings from my opponent.
Yep.
So we figured it out and we made some jokes like, that's a coincidence, wait.
Yeah. Some dude used my phone to check out his pairings and I accidentally forgot to log out. So I played a game for him and then I was just out of the duel.
Yeah, so that's something. Oh, what a shit post. Anyways, next up, my number 3 is Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess.
Fair enough.
It's way too easy to get 4 monster negates. You start with 6 cards, so after this negates everything, you only have 2 cards left, basically.
Yeah, like it's just way too much for how easy it is to summon.
Yeah, literally just 4 monsters with different names.
Yeah, it's like... Just 4 monster negates on its own would already be a pretty solid board to have.
Like, seriously. Oh, what do you need to do for 1 single negate? You need to summon 6 synchros and shoot a Quasar Dragon. Do you need to do it for 4 monster negates? Just summon 4 monsters.
Have any 4 monsters.
It's like the face of power creep.
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
I really hate the card, but I use it in every deck because it's so powerful, but I hate
it.
Yeah,
it's kind of the same for me. It's like, if you play any form of spammy deck, you put in Appaloosa because there is just no better card to end up than if you have any 4 cards on the field.
It's disgusting. Is your number 2, right?
My number 2 would be, I don't remember the exact name, Artifact Scythe, I believe.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, okay. Also just, like, it looks somewhat out of the extra deck in this format where, especially if you play any form of combo deck, it's just the extra deck is what you use to get anything going, so... And it also feels like way too easy to do for what it does.
Yeah, I don't know how it got used against you.
Actually, twice in a row in the locals, in an Unchained deck, both times.
Yeah, so the more disgusting way to use it, you have this trap called Artifact Sanctum that literally says special summon an artifact from your deck. In that case, it's just special summon from the deck, boom, you can't summon from extra.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the trap that they use. It's just essentially one singular trap that allows you to lock some out of special.
Yeah, I thought because you mentioned
summoning.
It's also possible to just set aside and just pop it.
Fair enough.
That's also special summon itself. I thought that since you mentioned enchant.
No,
it's I can see where it's coming from. The card is disgusting. So number 2, Niburu, the Primal Being.
I get that.
This card is complete bullshit. It's like some whiny kid went on some card maker. Well, I keep losing to combo decks. Quick, make some kind of custom counter so I feel safe at
it
home.
Specifically only works against combo decks and works really well against combo decks.
It's so disgusting. Like the worst part about this card, it does not work against meta combo decks. There are ways around it. It literally only hurts the bad combo decks.
Yeah, it just completely locks out any form of fun way of kind of comboing on the side. It's like... It has so many problems. Just the fact that you need to, when you're building a combo deck, you need to keep in mind, but will this be able to deal with Niburu? Will it have an out within 5 summons? Otherwise you're just...
Yeah, and the worst part is you think you can go to locals to have fun. No, this was a tin promo. A lot of people have it. So you're just playing against some casual bad deck, like so Lil Timmy's Blue Eyes deck.
Yeah, and then he drops the Niburu.
Niburu.
Thanks, Timmy.
Well, sure, having fun at locals, play my Fortune Ladies deck. Never doing that shit again, and then people wondered why I played Mystic Mindburn.
Yeah.
Get what you fucking deserve. Anyways, what's your number 1?
Well, it is Alistair the Evoker. It's like, it is not even the most powerful card on here, you know. It's just, in the end, it's just some fusion enabler, essentially. But just out of personal experience, this is by far the card I've played against most frequently and always managed to pull out some sort of S-spawn. It's part of such a teeny tiny engine that you just, whenever you play, oh, it's a fun duel, this dude is playing some generic stall or some generic this or that, and then suddenly there's fucking Alistair and he pumps out 3 big fusion monsters.
Mechaba time!
He is just everywhere for some reason.
Fair enough. My number 1 is a card that I'm glad is currently banned, that should never ever return.
Fair enough.
Maxi.
Maxi's balanced.
Maxi is ridiculous. Like, okay, Maxi was a fair card when it first came out. Because back then, Maxi got dropped against you. You stop what you're doing, you set your traps, your opponent gets to play, gets to build an advantage because of Maxi, then you go and try to break his board, which is very possible when it came out.
It used to be just a hand trap that gives you a small advantage, which is fair.
Nowadays, it's like Exodia in one card.
Yeah.
Oh, you play a combo deck, I drop Maxi, I win.
Yeah.
I mean,
you can keep comboing so I can draw into my 10 other hand traps.
Yeah, or you don't combo and I OTK you.
Yeah, it's...
Choose.
Maxi on its own is just something that was never meant to live in this... Like, they're going to errata it hard to give it some sort of limits, but...
My favorite part is people being like, well, it stops combo decks. Two things. Combo decks will go first, unleash their full combo. You go, they drop Maxi on you, on top of their existing negate.
Exactly, you can just draw into it.
Plus, Sanguine can search Maxi.
No, that's gross.
Tool Guide summons Sanguine from deck. They're both level 3s, go to Cherubini and search Maxi. They can go full combo from there while having Maxi searched. You really think this is gonna stop combos? No. Combo will just evolve to use it themselves.
Yeah, that as well. It's not a card. The only reason to ever unban is just to have some fun and see whatever the fuck happens, because it's definitely going to be a lot of beautiful memes that can be made with it.
I mean, at this point, I'd rather have Cold Wave unbanned. At least that card fucks me over, honestly.
Like, the thing about Maxi is, like, there is a possibility where you can summon so much that you deck the other out. That was, like, for a while the reason why it could be unbanned, but now there are so many hand traps that's just also normal.
And everyone main decks 16 hand traps, which is just a hand trap issue. I'm not arguing that. The combo side definitely needs to be nerfed as well. But it's just... no. Just no.
Yeah.
Stop it. If you think Maxi should be unbanned, stop it. Get some help.
Leave a comment so we can fight you.
Yo, what's up guys, Atlas here, and today we'll be talking about my ban list, wish list. But I think Maxi should go to 3. Oh no, just delete the comment and ban the user from my channel. Comment
Niburu if you like Maxi.
Yes. Yes. Or comment Senior Aqua if you like Maxi. Just kidding. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, see you guys next time, Atlas signing out.
You.